Okay, that I could have planned for better.
What's up guys, Chris here. So I decided to add bands to my HIIT heavy duty one set to failure type workouts. In this first exercise, I'm using my Powertec Leverage gym to do what I call a version of a pendulum squat. But the issue with it is I always hit failure in the bottom, which is where I can produce force the least. And when I get to the top of the motion, it's so easy. So I decided to add a couple of bands here, just an orange one and a blue one. I figure it gets somewhere between 60 and 80 extra pounds of tension at the top, and it pretty much drops off to 5 or 10 pounds at the bottom. This way, when I'm at the top of the movement, I'm experiencing more tension, so it better matches my strength curve, because as I'm sure you all know, you can do far more in the first 6 inches of a squat from the top than you can in the bottom. So that's why I'm doing this, just to make it be a little bit harder and to match the strength curve throughout. Now my second exercise here, also Powertec Leverage gym, doing a hip belt squat. With this one, I just get absolutely buried from the first rep in the bottom. I descend all the way, get to parallel or slightly below, and it's everything I can do just to stand up. It's not an even expression of force. So what I did is I looped the bands around the side of the Powertec Leverage gym here, so that as the weight carriage goes down, the tension gets released and is absorbed by the bands. This way I can do more reps, and plus at the top, it feels heavier because the bands are producing less tension. So two things that are basically similar, but with this case now, I don't bottom out so much right away from the first or second rep. And even though there's less tension on the bottom, I can still go to failure, pull onto the side of the leverage gym, get a couple more reps in, and the very last rep, I just take to absolute failure, and I try and hold off on the negative as long as I can, try and make it last 7 or 8 seconds. And what happens is, even with the bands, I'm still getting pulled down and I can't resist it. So a couple of ways that you can add some more tension, make the leg workout be a little more difficult if you have a Powertec gym, or just even do it on regular squats. So I like the results, so stay tuned for more. Thank you.
Slow negative. Ugh.